Hello and what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Miguel. You're watching Miguel EDC, the channel where we talk everything EDC gear here. And today we're doing another quick unboxing video. Just got this package in the mail. Got it yesterday and it was pouring rain. And so when I went outside, throw out the trash, I saw the packages and they were all soaked. So hopefully there weren't any damages or anything to the goods inside. Doing the honor today, we have one of my favorite knife of all times, the Vosteed RSKAOS. Got this one for my birthday last year, and man, oh man, am I always happy to carry this guy every single time it is in my rotation. Titanium M390, Savage, Warncliffe blade, all the good stuff that really checks all my boxes. Of course, this knife, all the products in the box, everything you see in this video will be linked down below. So if you want to check availability, prices, variants, all that good stuff will be linked in the description and pinned comments. Does help out the channel when you use those links, but that is entirely up to you and at zero extra cost, right? Without further ado, let's go ahead and just gonna make a cut right somewhere here, maybe on this side. There we go. I think I might have cut the box a little bit. I mean, it is a little bit on the soft side because it is a little bit moist, right? But we have, what do we got going on here? Kizer. All right, Kizer hooking your boy up. That's what's up. Okay, we got a Kizer knife right there. We have a Kizer knife right there. We have a Kizer knife right there. That is quite something, I'll tell you. So Kaiser reached out to me and they wanted to send some models for me to share with you guys, which of course I'm super grateful for. So shout out to Kaiser. Check them out on all social media outlets. So we got quite a few here, right? Let's see here. We got a big one. Probably save this one for the end. We are looking at the Momo pocket knife. The Momo always been on the smaller box. I'm not sure. I do know the Momo is a little bit on the bigger size for sure. So the box again is a little bit soft. It did get wet, unfortunately. So I'm glad I'm unboxing it now so I can help dry everything just in case. We got the Kaiser stickers going on there. Bam, koala, action for you. All right. And of course we have their instructions, warranty information, right? All that good stuff, which you are used to. You've seen them here in the channel a number of times, but we have that nice new 4K definition. So if you want to read through it, you're welcome to pause the video, right, and read through that. Right, just want to show you for at least one knife, right? Obviously, they all come with the same wiping cloth as well, right? Kaiser logo on there too. We'll get that out of the way, and here we have some additional hardware, which is always nice. By the way, this is a big hardware, T8 black screws included, which is nice. And man, oh man, here we go. This is the Kizer, boom, Momo, right? Check this thing out. Holy macaroni. Let's make some room here, shall we? Right? Let's just check it out here in its full glory. All right, here we are. Man, oh man. First impression, it definitely feels like a big knife. No doubt about that, but it's also pretty light. And that action right there, that was pretty good. That was money right there, just from the start. It is a liner lock, so ooh, some drop shot action as well. Bam, check it out right there. Ooh, yes, baby. Oh man, I can get used to this. I'll tell you that. I can get used to this front flipper for sure. All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and wipe a little bit of the oil on here, right? Maybe just in case any water got in here. We can go ahead and wipe that off as well. Beautiful satin finish going on here, to say the least. 154 cm, which is everyone's favorite budget steel these days. And this is the Momo style knife. Definitely a big boy, to say the least. And I'm digging it. I'm digging it already. Holy smokes. Woof. Okay, so this looks like a straight back. No, it is actually a drop point blade. Yeah, did I mention this is a big knife? You could grip here or here or here or all the way up to the edge if you wanted to. You got so many options. I'm so glad they decided not to lock you in, which is good, right? They could have maybe done even one finger kind of curvature or something to lock you in, similar to how they did it here in the Gorilla, which, you know, it's a different approach on the QSP Gorilla there, but I much more prefer just some straight lines, or in this case, a little bit of curvature. But again, you have the freedom to grip wherever you want to your heart's content. So I'm able to notice that right off the bat. Big hardware. I want to say this looks like T8, maybe even T10. Oof. Okay. I love that. And I want to say definitely aluminum. We're dealing with aluminum. I want to say aluminum on the handles right there. There are some bolsters here. I wonder if the bolsters are anything different or also aluminum. They are a different shade. This is more of a black. This is more of a like a dark gray. All right, there's some jimping to the blade there as well. Pocket clip is not reversible, but it is very comfortable. They kind of mounted it high up, not exactly in the middle, but a little bit higher up. So for me, it sort of falls exactly in this sort of where my hand bends right here when I'm closing my fist, and I barely feel that pocket clip. This could might as well be a fixed blade at this point because I don't feel that pocket clip there at all. Holy smokes, talk about one savage looking knife. So liner lock, right? Good way to go right there. Oh my gosh, you guys see that? How freaking crazy is that drop shot action? What? I mean, you do have a good size length to this blade here, so it kind of makes sense. Ooh, that drops out so good. And that front flipper being the only deployment option. I mean, if you really think about it, they could have done a flipper. They could have put a hole here for the reverse flick and things like that. But they were so confident on the one deployment option only that they just gave you the one. So would have been nice to have maybe one additional groove here or here for that front flipper. But it works so good. It definitely works so good. Drop shot action, ball bearings, right? Blacked out liners, right? Those are proud liners. Aluminum backspacer, right? Matching the black on the scales as well. Man, this thing is something else. I believe this was the February, maybe March drop. So this is certainly a knife from 2024. This thing is brand new. Crazy length on this one. Typically don't do this during unboxings, but this one, we just have to. Almost 9.5 inches. It's a little bit under, maybe 9.4, 9.45 inches. Almost, could have almost been 10 inches, right? Kind of reminds me of a concept knife that was about 10 inches long as well. But this one is like a full, full-blown knife. Like, if you told me this was a fixed blade, I would have been like, okay, where's the sheath for it? But no, it's a folder. So, bloop, yep. Check out that blade alignment right here. Man, they did a really good job. I like the fit and finish. The blacked out is definitely the way I will go, right? I love the satin finish blade as well. And I bet this thing is super sharp as well. Definitely a performer. Also have a pokey tip right there, right, in case you need that for thrusting, right, or what have you. Other than that, yeah, let's do some size comparison. I'm gonna try to get out here the biggest stuff I have, and I just happen to have them here on the table for another video. The Pulsar XL from Kunwu. It's one of the biggest knives that I own, and yep, even that one is about maybe an inch, half an inch here, half an inch there, about an inch shorter than the Momo. I have the MSI from Microtech, another one of the longer knives that I own, folding knives, because that's what the Momo is after all, still a folding knife. And yeah, even that is a little bit shorter than the Momo right there. You guys be the judge, right? Take a second, let that sink in for a moment. We are certainly talking about a large knife here. And somehow, right, and somehow, as crazy as it looks, it somehow feels right. It somehow feels right. Yep. I don't know what it is. Just took this thing out of the box. I haven't carried it yet. We'll see what that experience is like. I can see obviously it's going to be a bit longer in the pocket, but if I had to predict, I think I'm definitely gonna have a good time. So you guys definitely want to go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you aren't already for that upcoming review video here. The Para 2 or PM2, sorry, looks like the Para 3. That's how big the Momo is, and the Para 3 looks like a Delica or something, or a Dragonfly. I don't know. It's a large knife. So yeah, what else is there to say? We'll just keep doing the knives that we typically do in the channel. Demko AD 20.5, looking like a baby. The Shark Cub looking like an even more of a baby. This is going to be a recurring theme here. The Civivi Vision FG. The Sentinel Strike, which typically is another one of the larger knives that I own too. And it's obviously smaller than the Momo, right? Momo's just on a whole different level. And last but not least, the very popular Raccoon. And here is the CJRB Pyrite. So yeah, needless to say, the Momo is just on a category of its own. I want to say not even a large knife, but an extra large knife. A lot of models, right, when they make an extra large version of their regular size knives, you know, they're not even close, like as if it was the case with the Pulsar. This is the XL version, and even this one was shorter than the Momo on the overall length. So yeah, big full-size knife, XL length, if I hadn't already mentioned that. I am, again, so surprised that that front flipper works so well, right? It seems like it could have been something they could have easily messed up, and therefore it would have really completely changed the knife had that been the case. But nope, it is rock solid. They made a bold move, making that the only deployment option, and it definitely paid off, because it is a heck of a satisfying front flipper, if I can speak today. And yeah, I just feel like if I was going to nitpick, maybe another line or two of jimping, wrapping around would have helped a bit. Let's check that reach around. I could, I guess, if I could get the index finger out of the way in time. Boom, there it is. And also notice how they cut out the liner on the show side from the inside. So that gives you, even without having to cut an additional section on the show side for access to the liner, right? You still can just sink your thumb in there, no additional jimping necessary, and it just works. Right? Just push the liner out of the way, and then boom, let the drop shot action happen. So they executed that very, very well right there. You guys take a look for yourself, right? Very, very nicely done. It looks very elegant, very classy right there on the show side, to say the least. Yeah, so now to the performance time. Yeah, definitely a thruster, right? But yeah, let's see how it does with paper, right? This is our very scientific cutting test that we do in the channel here. I mean, needless to say, you have a long cutting path. So you can start here and then just slice to your heart's content. Let's get some full slices, shall we? Or maybe grab a new piece of paper, because I just stabbed the crap out of that one. Here we go. I got my most forward choke position. Again, I have average hands. I think it's so funny. You still have so much room left in the handle. So if you have bare paws out there, you got like triple, quadruple XL hands, like this is the knife for you. Like, forget whatever other knife you're using. This is the one. This is the chosen one right here. And by the way, there's this little section back here for your lanyard too. So if you want to do a lanyard with this big of a knife, you knock yourself out. But yeah, this thing accommodates whatever size hands you have, no doubt. Even if you're Wreck-It Ralph, like, you're good, right? This knife is for you. So here we go. Let's just slice, full slices. Bam. Boom. All the way through. That is awesome. And it has some good belly to it, so you could also do some tabletop cutting as well. That flat grind is going to put in some work. Bam. Yeah, so you can do paper all day, every day. What about some cardboard? I got some everyday cardboard right here, single wall cardboard. So when cutting cardboard, don't cut perpendicular, or rather at an angle like this. And look at that, it already wants to go into the cardboard. That's crazy. So here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and do some slices. I'm not gonna go the normal speed I typically go. I'm gonna do it just a hair bit slower so you can sort of see it in action. Bam. That is as smooth as it could possibly glide through the cardboard. Check it out. Right, even on this bendy section, right? That's probably the only thing that stops me for a moment. But then it just keeps going. It just keeps going. And again, there's no tension to this. I could do this really fast if I wanted to, but I'm doing it at a slower pace so you guys can sort of see how it goes through the material. But there's absolutely, well, that might have been a cut from earlier. There's absolutely no doubt this thing cuts really, really good. And you have a heck of an edge right here. So if you're doing food prep, if you're camping, whatever it is you got going on, you need a large knife. This is the knife to go with. I'm just laughing historically because it's such a large knife that I wouldn't necessarily think about EDCing a knife like this. I'm just going to tell you right off the bat. I typically aim for a medium or maybe a large knife, but this is like double XL sort of knife. And it's crazy. It's crazy and wild, and I love stuff like this. So the carry experience with this one is certainly going to be a good one that I'm already looking forward to. I cannot wait. And you guys go ahead and rate this one in the comments on a scale from 1 through 10. How sharp is this guy? And again, here's that thrusting action, right? It could definitely poke through material very well, right? That belly is going to keep cutting some more and more. So Yeah, a big Kaiser logo on the show side, 154 cm. And then we have the designer logo and the model name Momo on the other side. Well, there you have it, guys. That is the Kizer Momo in its full glory. What a savage looking knife right here. This is definitely a different level of a large folding knife indeed. I mean, this is outside your typical everyday folding knife, just sheer length of it. And I'm happy. I'm glad that Kaiser decided to just put stuff out this out there, because I mean, I feel like we should get to experience as many different knives as we possibly can as companies compete with each other, right? Trying to innovate, trying to bring new revolutionary things to the market. I mean, from time to time, all knives end up looking all the same with the same lines and things like that. And when a knife comes out like this out of left field, this one being so obnoxiously large for a reason and purposely made that way, definitely is something to check out and have some fun with. So needless to say, I'm going to look forward to carrying this one. As you guys know the drill here in the channel, I will be carrying the knife here for some time before dropping a comprehensive review video on the knife. This was just an unboxing and first impression so far. Obviously, I have to carry the knife before doing a full-blown review, and so that's coming up. So if you're not already subscribed, this will be a great time to subscribe. I promise you, you'll be worth coming back for more. I make knife and EDC content like this on an ongoing basis, and you would not be disappointed. Smash that like button while you're at it. It is absolutely free, and it helps the video with the YouTube algorithm reach a larger audience. You can support the channel on Patreon or right here on YouTube by becoming a channel member. You get access to exclusive perks. But that's been it from my end, guys. Let me know in the comments, what do you want to know about this knife in the review video? Let's have a discussion down there. Check out the unboxing on this basically polar opposites. The Banish from Kaiser kind of looks like a baby right there next to the Momo. All right, so definitely check that one out. I'll put a video card for that on the left right there. And I'll put a card for the QSP Capybara right here on the right if you want to check that one out. Either one, guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Love and appreciate every single one of you. Thank you for hanging out with me here until the very end. I'm going to catch you guys on the next video. Peace.